Credit, it's a word we hear often, but what exactly is it? And why does it matter so much in our daily lives? Whether you're applying for a loan, getting a new credit card, or simply trying to build your financial future, understanding how credit works is essential. The truth is, credit can have a huge impact on your life, both in positive and negative ways. So, let's dive into how credit works and why it's important to use it wisely. At its core, credit is the ability to borrow money with the promise to pay it back later, usually with interest. It's like a trust agreement between you and a lender, whether it's a bank, a credit card company, or even a friend. You're borrowing money now, and you're agreeing to pay it back over time. But here's the catch: if you don't pay it back in time, there are consequences, like higher interest rates and a damaged credit score. One of the most common forms of credit is a credit card. When you use a credit card, you're essentially borrowing money to make purchases, with the understanding that you'll pay it off later. If you don't pay it off in full by the due date, you'll be charged interest on the remaining balance. This is where many people can get into trouble. Credit cards can be incredibly convenient, but if not managed properly, they can lead to a mountain of debt that's hard to climb out of. Your credit score plays a big role in how credit affects your life. It's a numerical representation of your creditworthiness, or how likely you are to repay your debts. Lenders use your credit score to determine if they'll lend you money and what interest rate they'll charge. A higher credit score means you're seen as a low risk, so you're more likely to be approved for loans and credit cards with better terms. On the other hand, a lower score can make it harder to get approved or lead to higher interest rates. So, how do you build good credit? It starts with making payments on time. If you have a credit card, paying off your balance in full each month is the best way to avoid interest charges and improve your credit score. If that's not possible, at least make the minimum payment to avoid late fees and damage to your credit. It's also important to keep your credit utilization low. This means not maxing out your credit card, as high credit utilization can negatively impact your score. Another way to build credit is by taking out a loan, like a car loan or a personal loan, and paying it back consistently. This shows lenders that you can handle debt responsibly. However, you should only take on debt that you can afford to repay. Borrowing more than you can handle can quickly turn into financial trouble.